We care about safe streets in Jackson Heights. I guess let me pose it this way. Do we care about safe streets in Jackson Heights?
I routinely run on 34th Avenue in the morning, and the mopeds do not listen.
And in street safety, it is a priority for everybody.
মানুষের চাপ বাড়ার সঙ্গে সঙ্গে নানা কারণেই অনিরাপদ হয়ে উঠছে পৃথিবীর রাজধানী খ্যাত নিউ ইয়র্ক শহরের কোনো কোনো এলাকার সড়ক ও ফুটপাত। মোটর বাইক, ইজি বাইকের নিয়ম অমান্যকর বিচরণ এর পেছনে বড় দায়ী। রয়েছে সড়কে পথচারী ও যানবাহনের জন্য সতর্কতা নকশার ত্রুটি সহ নানা কিছুরই দায়। এসব বিষয় নিয়েই বিভিন্ন শ্রেণী পেশার মানুষের মুখোমুখি সংলাপ নির্বাচিত প্রতিনিধি, সংশ্লিষ্ট সরকারি বিভাগের কর্মকর্তাদের। আয়োজক নিউ ইয়র্ক সিটির ডিস্ট্রিক্ট 25-এর কাউন্সিল মেম্বার শেখর কৃষ্ণান।
We care about safe streets in Jackson Heights. I guess let me pose it this way. Do we care about safe streets in Jackson Heights? And that's how I know that's been a success. Now, let's zoom out from 34th Avenue to Oakland Street. We have a great public space in our community, but we are seeing across New York City story after story of speeding mopeds across our streets, our sidewalks, our public spaces, our plazas, crashing into pedestrians, crashing into children, into seniors, making our streets extremely dangerous.
এই আয়োজনে কথা বলেছেন নিউ ইয়র্ক স্টেটের অ্যাসেম্বলি মেম্বার জেসিকা গঞ্জালেস রোহাস, অ্যাসেম্বলি মেম্বার স্টিভেন রাগা, কাতালিনা ক্রুজ। কথা বলেছেন নিউ ইয়র্ক সিটির সড়ক যোগাযোগ বিভাগের কর্মকর্তারা।
I'm here as a parent. I'm here as someone who does not own a car. I'm here as someone that walks these streets every single day that I'm not up in Albany doing my job. And I'm thankful to Shaker and my other elected colleagues and to you all, because we hear loud and clear the concerns that you have raised regarding mopeds on the open street. Mopeds are actually called officially limited use motorcycles. Limited use motorcycles, which we call mopeds, are required to be registered and have a license. That's a fact. They are not allowed to be in bike lanes. And I want to make that clear. We must design the roads to ensure that mopeds are not getting on it and they're not driving recklessly and that everyone can be safe. I routinely run on 34th Avenue in the morning, and the mopeds do not listen to anyone screaming at them or anyone saying, please don't do that. The signs don't work, so we have to get creative and we have to listen to you so we can push up.
And in street safety, it is a priority for everybody, including delivery workers and workers who use different type of e-micromobility devices. And street safety is a big concern. Why? For delivery drivers. Since 2020, there's been more than 32 deaths of workers who were using e-bikes and mopeds.
I grew up in Jackson Heights, the daughter of a Puerto Rican dad and a Colombian immigrant mom. Growing up, I longed for park space. The green space in our neighborhood was private gardens, courtyards in the center of exclusive co-op apartments. These spaces were unavailable to my family and people like us. Many people in this room know what I'm talking about. As a child, it was a place that I thought it was not meant for me.
সড়ক ও ফুটপাতে বিরাজমান কিছু অনিয়মের শিকার হয়েছেন কেউ কেউ। তারা তুলে ধরেছেন করুণ অভিজ্ঞতার কথা।
I've been living in Jackson Heights since I was 4.5 years old. Before, when I was little, the neighborhood was open to cars on Northern Boulevard, 34th Ave, 37th Ave, and 37th Ave. After, when I was 6 years old, 34th Ave was closed to cars and open to bikes, people, and dogs. Recently, there's been a change with more scooters speeding down 34th Ave.
We have a brief presentation that we would like to make, and what we'd like to do is, first of all, for clarity purpose, review and establish what is legal and what is illegal about the devices and about 34th Avenue. We want to explain to you what educational efforts we're doing here and elsewhere in the city to date. Talk about the excellent NYPD enforcement. We have Chief Armani, or Captain Armani. I promoted him with us here tonight. And they have been working closely with us to address issues.
So we did just want to make sure we covered the citywide effort around this issue, because we also understand that the growth of e-bikes and the growth of micromobility and mopeds in the city has been something that's happened very quickly and has had a lot of repercussions in everybody's daily life. The city is taking this issue extremely seriously from all levels of government, from City Hall to Department of Transportation to the state to various other agencies throughout the city. So we're going to start our presentation today quickly going through what we're doing on a citywide effort specifically to deal with the moped issue that we brought here today, and then we'll go through what we're doing to deal with it more locally on 34th Avenue.
This is the way that we look at many things. So the education piece, you may have seen this, I hope you've seen this around town. This is just an e-bike campaign really geared towards people who are riding e-bikes as commuters, might be picking up a city bike here and there. This is really talking to people about what they can do to protect themselves and protect others.
We came here because we cared about the danger of mopeds and scooters to both the people on them and the people on the street. So I've never been in a room with such privilege and entitlement, and you guys should all say thank you for what you're getting so easily, because people have to work a lot harder for those things.
অনিয়ম, সংকট ও অভিযোগ তুলে ধরার পাশাপাশি সবাই দিয়েছেন পরামর্শ।
I ride my bike. I'm nervous as a bike rider. I don't know where I'm supposed to be. I'm also nervous as a pedestrian. And I work with a lot of people and families in the neighborhood, and I'm actually hearing this quite frequently, that they're concerned for their children and their children's safety. They love 34th Avenue, but they're starting to be concerned about using 34th Avenue because of all the mopeds.
We're here about the mopeds, but in that graphic it talks about e-bikes that are good to go 20 miles per hour also. We're really splitting a fine hair there in terms of the damage that can be done. We already heard from somebody who was hit by an e-bike and her back is wrecked. We need to give thought to all of these things. It cannot be just that we're stopping mopeds. If we're asking to share space, how do we make sure all of these things are moving at a safe speed for all these people? There was a car crash around the corner from here this past weekend. I don't know the details of it, but it was bad enough that it was taped off. 2 police officers were there the next morning handing out Vision Zero pamphlets. As I read this pamphlet, I was surprised by how the responsibility of avoiding a car crash was frequently put on the pedestrian.
We are an outreach organization that is focused on turning 34th Avenue Open Street into a permanent linear park for generations to enjoy. I'm here tonight because we are asking the DOT to make design improvements that consider that pedestrians should come first. People, moms pushing strollers, dads out jogging, our elderly folks out with their walkers and out enjoying a stroll, and children really deserve to be safe in our community and safe from traffic violence.
সড়কের সংকটগুলো সবার পরিচিত, কিন্তু তা নিয়ে সরাসরি আলোচনার আয়োজন অসাধারণ এক গণতন্ত্র চর্চার পদক্ষেপ। উপস্থিত বিভিন্ন শ্রেণী পেশার মানুষের কারো কারো মতামতে ফুটে ওঠে এমন মন্তব্য। জেবিটিভি নিউজ ডেস্ক, নিউ ইয়র্ক।